Royce brought her? Why? What's the problem? You know, she's different. Jeff, seriously? She might be ethnic, but she's pretty cool. It's not that. There's something about her. She's strange. Really? You two need to be more open-minded. I'll go talk to her. I thought you said you were going to break up with her after having her. Are you out of your mind? Out of your mind? Do you know how rich her family is? And besides, she's exotic. She's fun. Does she know about the deal? No, and I don't plan to tell her. She's gotta know about the beach house sooner or later. Keep it shut about the beach house. What beach house? Nothing, just work. One of my clients is buying a beach house in the city. Oh, nice. Royce, Jeff, and Elon, they have been friends since college. And now the three guys are rich, successful, and enjoying their lives. Royce was a bachelor, running his own tech company. Jeff has been in a relationship with Adeline and is making millions in investment banking. And Elon, the ultimate player. No woman can ever say no to him. Elon runs a successful real estate business. The world is open for them, but the three guys are bound together by one thing: their secrets. The beach house. About a year ago, the guys secretly rented a beach house on La Palma Beach. It was their entertainment hub, where they had all sorts of fun. It was Jeff who had introduced Shaira to Royce. She was a client of his. Shaira wasn't the ordinary city girl. She wasn't even from here. Royce fell for her exotic gypsy charm just like that. She was Roma from Macedonia. But there's something about her that Jeff and Elon know just isn't right. Come on, let's go have a drink. Join us. Sure. I'll be there in a while. Me too. What are we going to do? What is there to do? If he won't listen, I'm out of this. I gotta take this. As Jeff stood out in the balcony trying to think out how he would convince Royce, he felt a presence behind him. He turned, startled to see Shaira. What happened? Frightened, seeing me? Jeff couldn't say a word as Shaira smiled at him. Stay away from me. You don't have to worry, Jeff. I won't tell Royce what happened. No. Get away. Get away from me. How did this happen? I really don't know. He was behaving so strange and then he slipped and fell. Had he been drinking a lot? We were talking just a while before it all happened. He was fine, in his senses. Jeff was taken to the hospital, but falling from 10 stories, he didn't stand a chance. The police got involved and checked the security footage. Turned out what Shaira had said was true. Jeff wasn't in his senses and slipped himself. What just happened? It was her. It can't be. We all saw the footage. She didn't do anything. Believe it or not, Royce, but I'm washing my hands off of this. I'm out of the beach house contract. You can't do that. Now Jeff isn't here. I can't afford it on my own. Stay for 2 more months. Not a chance. Alright, come meet me at the beach house Friday night. You can hand over the keys. Jeff's death had gotten to Elon, and he was terrified to his core. All he wanted was to cut all connections from everything they had. So the next Friday night, he made his way to the beach house. Waiting for Royce, Elon went inside and sat on the couch. Feeling a touch. He got up startled. He backed away, seeing Shaira. You? What are you doing here? Why do you look so scared? After what you did, I thought we'd be more comfortable than that. I knew it was you. You killed Jeff. What do you think is next? Royce hurried to reach the beach house. But when he got inside, the place was dead silent. Elon, you there? Royce froze, seeing Elon's body in a horrible condition. How did this happen? And what is he going to do now? He can't call the police to this beach house. In a panic, Royce got to disposing Elon's body. When he noticed a long scratch on his face and neck. Could it be Shaira? Look what you did. Why don't you cut your nails? It's exotic. All of a sudden, Royce got a bad feeling. Had Jeff and Elon been onto something the whole time? He had never listened to them, but now he's afraid. First Jeff, then Elon. There isn't any doubt that he'd be next. I gotta get out of here. It was almost midnight when Royce cleared out the beach house and planned to dispose of Elon's body out at sea. But it was as Royce got his body onto his boat and was about to sail. He froze, seeing another body on deck. Shaira? What is going on? Horrified to his core, Roy sailed out far and dropped both bodies into the water. Before returning, he immediately got into his car and planned to leave the city. Royce halted the car, seeing something in the middle of the road. As the figure came near him, his heart raced. Shaira. Can this be? Shaira walked around the car and took a seat inside. You know you can't run from me, Royce. What do you want from me? Royce had first met Shaira at a party. They spoke, spent some time, and he fell for her. She was entertaining, beautiful, but it wasn't only his eyes which fell on her. She's gorgeous. And she's Roma. It was one night while Royce and Shaira were at the beach house, enjoying each other. Royce got an emergency call and had to leave. Look what you did. Why don't you cut your nails? It's exotic. Where's Royce going? I think something went wrong. Something went wrong. What about our plan? What's there to think? A deal is a deal. While Shaira was waiting for Royce, Jeff and Elon showed up. What are you guys doing here? Where's Royce? We're just here to have a little fun. What are you doing? Don't touch me. That night, Jeff and Elon took advantage of Shaira, and in the hustle, as she tried to retaliate, they ended up taking her life. She's dead. Are you sure? Check again. She doesn't have a pulse. No heartbeat. She's done for. What do we do now? Jeff and Elon took Shaira's body to Royce's boat to drop in the middle of the ocean. But they didn't have the key. Royce doesn't know we came. She was seen with him, and it's his boat. If anything, Royce will get the blame. The guys decided to leave her body on the boat, rid all the evidence at the beach house, and expected Royce to take the blame for her death. But something strange happened that night. When Royce got back, Shaira was absolutely fine. "Where were you? I was waiting for you." "So sorry, sweetheart. But now that I'm here, where were we?" When Jeff and Elon saw Shaira the next night, they were terrified. They tried to think of every explanation, but they were sure she was dead. There was no way around it. She's not human. She's something else. Don't be ridiculous. There's no other explanation, Elon. She was always into that kind of stuff. Jeff and Elon tried to convince Royce to break up with Shaira, but Royce didn't give in to it out of his lust for her. But now, he knows they were saying the truth. Or what is sitting next to him. Shaira belonged to a gypsy family, and growing up, she had learned many of their secret arts. It was that night, when Jeff and Elon went to dispose her body, they thought they were alone. But there was someone present not far, a creature from another realm. Some may say a creature of dark. Some may call a fairy. Some may call a goddess out of ignorance, or some may call a demon or jinn, who discovered what happened with Shaira, but it was too late. Shaira was long gone. It was the creature who had taken her form, and one by one took her revenge. Jeff had died out of his fear, but when Shaira met Elon, she discovered something she didn't even expect. Who do you think will be next? Look, it wasn't just us. You think Royce wasn't in on it? He made the deal. She's gorgeous, man. I wouldn't mind enjoying a girl like that. You can have her once I have her. Jeff, Elon, and Royce had a deal. Whoever of them brings a girl to this beach house, the other two also gets to enjoy her. We're creatures of unseen. Some of us feast on the dead. But you're worse than us. You feast on the living. Two days later, police discovered Royce's car and remains of an unidentifiable person far out in the woods, off of the highway. His body half eaten. Who could have done this? What is happening in this town? Don't worry, everything's going to be fine.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.